Good morning, and welcome to the Keene Unitarian Universalist Church. I'm Andy Johnson, and I have served on this congregation for many years in a variety of committees, and I am currently on the worship committee. This church has a long history that we're proud of, but what is most important for you to know about KUUC is that you are welcome here. No matter who you are, who you love, what beliefs you hold or pain that you carry, we hope you'll find within these walls kindness and challenge and inspiration. If you're new to KUUC, please let us know who you are by filling out one of the cards in the pew rack in front of you. And we also have ambassadors today, B and Wynn Sargent. If you could stand up, and if you're new, please say hi to them, and they'll say hi back to you. Today we're grateful to have Jane Stave-Viemeister, I'm sorry, as our worship leader, and let's see. Okay, so next week, the worship will be on climate revival and climate justice, and we hope that you'll enjoy us, and you will join us. If you haven't already done so, please turn off your cell phone and any other noisemakers you may have brought with you, and believe me, you'll be glad you did. And once again, I say welcome. May you find joy in this hour, a message worth hearing, and many good reasons to join us. And I just want to point out our gorgeous altar, again, done by Deb. And I just also want to make a mention too quickly that we have a sign-up sheet that's out on the table out here in Parish Hall that's really empty for the next, at least through November. It's really empty. So if you can take a moment, sign up to be a welcomer, chalice lighter, ambassador, coffee and snacks, flowers, etc. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jane. Hello. I'm Jane Stave-Viemeister, and I've had a wonderful time putting this together. It was like putting together a piece of music, you know, how things flow and looking at the colors of some of the readings and whatnot. So it's been a delight, and I hope we leave and enjoy the Keene Pride Festival afterwards. It'd be great. So the opening words, I looked at the UUA site and found something really interesting. At the General Assembly meeting in June, an overwhelming majority, 92% of Unitarian Universalists, voted to approve a business resolution offered by the Unitarian Universalist Association Board of Trustees, entitled Embracing Transgender, Non-Binary, Intersex, and Gender Diverse People is a Fundamental Expression of UU Religious Values. So the resolution urges UU congregations to honor, defend, and celebrate the spectrum of gender identity, and to affirm that commitment through actions. Among the actions identified are condemning all anti-transgender legislation, demanding the repeal of anti-transgender laws and working to block such additional bills, partnering with local and state organizations led by transgender, non-binary, and intersex people to advocate for their needs and interests, supporting organizations that help people relocate or access health care, including across state lines, such as the Pink Haven Coalition, directly supporting member congregations and communities of the UUA engaged in this ministry in oppressive states and communities, participating in uplift ministry programs, amplifying campaigns for bodily autonomy, yes, such as Side with Love's Uplift Action campaign, participating in the Welcoming Congregation Renewal Program, this is one of the things that helps us qualify for renewing our being a welcoming congregation, and affirming this commitment locally through votes and investment of the congregation. So that's all the official words that I wrote down for the opening words, but I have some more personal words. I am amazed some days with where we are on this planet, in this moment, in this time, with politics, climate justice, behavior unbecoming, and at the same time with generosity of spirit expressed by our human family. I am a child of the 60s and 70s, moving through my search for meaning and purpose during a time of great bursting forth. It strikes me that each generation has those growing pains of bursting forth, reflecting the cycles and centuries of the evolution of consciousness on our planet. At present, we still struggle with concepts of diversity, equality, and inclusion, treating issues as facts instead of elements in the manifestation of our humanity. Would that we would all live by the golden rule instead of reactive hair splitting. Our UU faith represents an opportunity to live at the center of our principles, that center being the center of love. This service, hopefully, will carry us through and beyond issues and elements to our own beautiful and unique experience of loving one another. And now I call Gwen Powers, to come up and light the chalice. Okay.
I have one really good one, and then a bunch of other ones that I'm still working on. So.
Okay. All right. So the chalice lighting is a tapestry of souls by Jamie Yandel, and we can read these together. We light this chalice to ignite the divine spark of the universe, whose pronouns have always been plural, a co-creation of brilliance and diversity, a tapestry of souls perfected. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm John Walter, and I have the privilege of representing the Board of Trustees today as we honor a long-term KUUC member who's served the congregation very well. I hold a plaque that is usually on the wall right next to the door there. Unfortunately, it doesn't get as much notice as it should, but it says KUUC gratefully honors the following for years of dedicated service. I kind of think of it as our equivalent of the Academy Award Lifetime Service. But we don't offer it every year. We're pretty choosy. The last honorees were Bob and Carol Hill. So, yeah. So we are now honoring someone who has served the congregation as a member for about 37 years. She does a lot of stuff behind the scenes, always with a smile and laughter and enthusiasm. I'm afraid I probably don't remember all of the things she's done in her earlier years here, but in recent years she's been very involved with the music committee and membership committee and the Circle of Caring. She's chaired the music committee and the Circle of Caring and continues to do a great deal of work reaching out to members in the congregation who might be hospitalized or in a nursing home or ill. So Betty Forrest, please step.
I'm so honored. Oh, thank you all so much.
And I'll put it where it belongs. You can all look at it.
Our first reading this morning, Blessed Are the Queer, by H.P. Rivers. Blessed are the wanderers seeking affirmation. Blessed are the worshipers praying from closets, pulpits, pews, and hardship. Blessed are the lovers of leaving family and familiarity, leaving tables where love is not served. Blessed are those who stay. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the queer disciples of truth, living, breathing, sacred, reflections of divine love. Please rise as you are willing and able and join in singing hymn number 10. What? Oh, we're singing the children out first. And then I'll wait for them to go. Okay, take two. As you are able and willing, if you find your teal hymnal, you will find hymn number 1053. Please join in singing.
This reading is called Everybody's In by Laurie Walk. Gracious God, is it the glitter? Some people think it's the glitter that makes the Pride Parade like heaven. Pearly gates and streets of gold. Surely heaven has as much glitter as a Pride Parade. There's definitely enough glitter there to make a person believe that the Pride Parade is like heaven. Some people, of course, do not think the Pride Parade is like heaven. After all, who would let all these people in? Well, surely there's some kind of form to fill out. One must be given clearance and at least abide by the dress code. Speaking of which, what is the dress code for heaven? What documentation is required? Of course, this is the strongest argument that the kingdom of heaven is like the Pride Parade. You know, all are welcome. We don't get to decide who is in and who is out. Everybody's in. Everybody. Or maybe it's that the kingdom of heaven is like the Pride Parade because it's a protest against bigotry, against hate, against fear. A protest against being someone you aren't. Against the idea that only some of us are worthy. A protest against anything that does not lift up love. That's quite the parable, isn't it? The kingdom of heaven is like the Pride Parade, where all are welcome and love wins. We know it by the glitter and the love. Thanks be to God. Amen.
I see your true colors shining through.
I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show. Your true colors, your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness all inside you makes you feel so small.
But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show me your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you take it all you can bear, you
So let there be an offering to sustain and strengthen this place, which is so sacred to so many of us. A community of memory and hope, for we are now the keepers of the dream. If you're in the sanctuary this morning, you can put your cash donation or pledge check into the baskets as they go around. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can contribute by either sending a check made out to KUUC, 69 Washington Street, Keene, New Hampshire, 03431, or go to our website, kuuc.org, and you'll see a donate button on the homepage. We're grateful for your willingness to support the mission and worship of this church. This is called We Answer the Call of Love. The author is Julia Corbett Hemeyer. In the face of hate,
We answer the call of love.
in the face of exclusion,
We answer the call of inclusion.
in the face of homophobia,
We answer the call of LGBTQ+ rights.
in the face of racism,
We answer the call of justice for all races.
in the face of xenophobia,
We answer the call of pluralism.
in the face of misogyny,
We answer the call of women's rights.
in the face of demagoguery,
We answer the call of reason.
In the face of religious intolerance,
We answer the call of diversity.
in the face of narrow nationalism,
We answer the call of global community.
in the face of bigotry,
We answer the call of open-mindedness.
in the face of despair.
We answer the call of hope.
As Unitarian Universalists, we answer the call of love, now more than ever.
This reading is called All That Shimmers by Laura Solomon. When someone confronted me with the question, "How important is it to you that you're queer?" I couldn't answer. Unsure whether to feel confused or insulted, I fumbled awkwardly through the conversation. It felt like there should be an answer, a way to quantify the importance of my queerness in concrete ways. A few days later, the answer arrived unexpectedly. I was flipping through skirts in my local Goodwill. I was wearing a shirt declaring "Love is love" and a mask with rainbows. Soon I noticed a teenager hovering nearby. They were tall and slender, wearing super long, bulky cargo pants and a long sleeve shirt that hung past their fingertips. Their hair was dyed black, shaved on one side and long and silky on the other. "Hey," they said finally, "I like your mask." "Oh, thanks," I said. "I love the rainbows." I held up a skirt and asked their opinion. The teenager nodded, cheeks turning pink, and affirmed, "It's really cute." "I thought so too," I said. I gestured down the row to their approximate size. "They've got some cute stuff today." They nodded and disappeared. A few moments later, I glanced down the row and saw them running their fingers over the skirts. They looked at me nervously, and I smiled. "Good luck," I said as I walked away, but I don't think they heard me. They were holding a long, shimmery skirt that reminded me of a mermaid tail and studying the way the fabric caught the light. I suppose they're my answer, that teen with the mermaid skirt. That my body could signal safety to a teen in Goodwill is the only answer I could ever give. My queerness is that important as their life and their necessity in this world. It's as simple as a rainbow mask and as beautiful as the galaxy of identity. Our queerness is as important as haircuts and rainbows, signaling safety and love. It's as important as mermaid skirts, sequins, and cargo pants, and glitter. I added that, sorry. To be queer is to know the ways of holding each other. To be queer is to know the ways of holding all that shimmers to the light. I have a prayer and meditation by author Laura Solomon. Spirit of life, may we love ourselves and one another into our fullest selves and truest expression of our identity. Help us to know the shimmering of our own beautiful spirits and remind us of the ways we, each of us, are an essential piece of this rainbow world. And I'll invite you into a moment of silence. Blessed be and blessed are we.
Okay, we're going to do a little sing-along, and the song is 1019 in your teal hymn book, and you don't have to stand. You're going to sing the chorus, and I'm going to teach you the chorus, and then Lindsay and I are going to sing the verses. And I will cue you when the chorus comes up, but we're going to start by learning the chorus, and I hope it's simple enough. I think it is. I got to get my own key here. You can be anybody you want to be. You can love whomever you will. You can travel any country where your heart leads, and know I will love you still. You can live by yourself, you can gather friends around, you can choose one special one. And the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done. Does everyone know that song, or was that easy enough? Do you want to do it one more time? Well, let's go into it then. So I will cue you. There is a little bridge in here as well, so I'll do one of these when it's time. We had cleared off the table, the leftovers saved, washed the dishes and put them away. I have told you a story and tucked you in tight at the end of your knockabout day. As the moon sets its sails to carry you to sleep over midnight seas, I will sing you a song no one sang to me. May it keep you good company. You can be anybody you want to be. You can love whomever you will. You can travel any country where your heart leads, and know I will love you still. You can live by yourself, you can gather friends around, you can choose one special one. And the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done. Some children grow up strong and bold, while some are quiet and kind. Some race on ahead, some take it slow, some go in their own time and way. Some women love women, some men love men, some leave every label behind. You can dream all the day, never reaching the end of everything possible you'll find. Don't be rattled by games, by taunts and names, but seek out spirits true. If you give your best to the pot-da-da-dum, they will give the same back to you. You can be you still. You can live by yourself. You can gather friends around. You can choose one special one. And the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done. And the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done.
Good morning. Before I start, I want to say what an honor and privilege it is just to be a part of this service, but especially I think of my brother, who's transgender and who I'm so proud of. And when you're the oldest, which is me, you often have the task of leading in a lot of things. You do a lot of things first. And being true to who he was in this way was something that he did first. And he brought me and our whole family on this journey. And, and I'm just so proud of him for doing that. The reading is The Beatitudes by Sam Allen. Blessed are the gender outlaws, those born with violence on the horizon, and those who narrowly, purposefully avoid it through restricted movements and lost opportunities. Blessed are those who are murdered, those who are killed, and those who are so abused that they leave this world far too early. For you have lived your truth boldly, and your life and memory are your testament, however brief and brilliant you lived on this earth. Blessed are the ones who are themselves despite danger. The price you pay for authenticity is dwarfed by the confidence of your honesty. Blessed are the flawed, meaning blessed are all of us, who make mistakes, try faithfully to correct our missteps, and be persons of integrity in this challenging world. We do our best, we miss relationships, and we build glimmering castles with our friends and our loved ones in this place where cement stacks itself upon the earth. Blessed are the allies, the understanding, those who find the best in us and others. For you will be embraced by many who will love you, for you are beloved by all of us. Blessed are the family who change, who do their best to understand, who keep their perspective but widen it to include others, who have surprised you, for love is your song, and you are fully loved in return. Blessed are the strivers, the wanters, the creatives, and all of us who just try to be good people in our communities and relationships. we shall build the land that we are working on now. Blessed are all, for all strive, all work, and all want of something. Blessed, blessed, blessed are all of us. For all that we call holy loves us back. May we live in love and share it with all among and beyond us. Amen. And now I'll call Gwyn Powers, or Powers, back to extinguish our chalice. And we'll read together the words in the order of service. As flame is to spirit, so spirit is to breath, and breath to song. Though we extinguish the flame in this sanctuary, may we tend it in our hearts until we meet again.
So, Good Words for Leave Taking by Emily Richards, called Our Work Has Just Begun. Our work here is at an end, and our work has just begun. The work of holding one another and this community in love. The work of trusting that we are on the right path. The work of believing that what connects us is stronger than what separates us. The work of engaging in that which makes us whole. The work of deeper understanding and commitment. The work of letting go of that which does not serve us. The work of radical inclusion. The work of collective liberation. The work of this beloved community. A beloved community of which we are all part. A place where we are welcomed, respected, valued, cherished. A place where we belong. Go in peace. Amen. Blessed be. And now we have some announcements. And I want to give a special thank you to David for leading the Everything Possible. He did a great job. Thank you, David.
Good morning, everyone. In April 2024, the Williams Institute at the UCLA Law School issued a report on climate change risk in the LGBT plus community. And the impact is disproportionate in terms of a community that's already marginalized. And the impact of that really demonstrates the work that's ahead of us. So in 2 weeks, KUC will participate along with over 350 other UU congregations from across the country in the UU Climate Justice Revival. This is an all-church event that will begin on Saturday, September 28th with facilitated dialogues for adults that includes collective visioning, making connections, building capacity, nourishing relationships, and charting a course. We will begin recommitting to climate justice and entering into a new era of climate action, one that intentionally and faithfully breaks down silos and cultivates relationships that lead to flourishing collaborations and transform our congregation through climate justice action. So we can plan for the number of participants. We're going to ask you to sign up at the parish hall. We have a sign up here. if you'd like to participate in our Saturday dialogues. Our weekend will end with Sunday worship that will on climate justice that will include a social action event, so we hope everyone will be able to participate.